Hello again, plantee friends. My name is Aliana and thank you so much for joining me today. Please grab a drink with me. I think you can see this monster in front of me. Yes, I am finally going to repot my golden pothos, my very first tropical houseplant purchase, and it's been needing to be repotted in it's been a while. It needs it. So today I am going to be drinking this pale ale called Cosmic Nunchucks. I always say nunchucks and it's nunchucks. But you guys understand what I'm saying, right? Right. So this beer is really cool because it is a Church Street collab with a society named the Pink Boots. The Pink Boots Society is a group that supports women and non-binary individuals in the fermented and alcoholic beverage industry, which I think is super awesome. So gonna buy the beer to support that, and it's delicious. I've already tried this before. I like it. It's a good face. That was a good face. But let's talk about this pothos here. I'm sorry. I'm just apologizing to it because, like I said, this has been needed for a while and I just kept pushing it off because I'm honestly a little terrified to see what's going on in here. I'm really hoping it's just a soil refresh that it needs, and that's it. I'm hoping like the roots are fine and everything else is okay. Hey, you. But you never know. It just hasn't been doing well. I recently showed this plant on my Pothos and Philodendron collection video, and you can see there it just wasn't doing great. I cleaned it up after that, but it's still struggling. It still like puts off crusty leaves like this, but at the same time it has like yellowing too. I thought I saw some over here. I don't know, but it also just has yellowing leaves as well. So we just really need to poke around in here and see what's going on. Okay, let's not procrastinate anymore. Just with one more sip. Okay, I'm ready. So first I'm going to take it off of this plate. I should really wash this plate. You see how gross that is? I just had the pottery under a plate like this because this does have a drainage hole at the bottom, and I didn't want to take it to and from its spot, which is on a china cabinet, on top of a china cabinet, every time I needed to water. So I would just water it in its position. Here, yellowing leaf right here. And so of course I needed to put a plate under it so the water didn't go everywhere. But it's time for this plate to be cleaned. Why did I wear long sleeves for this? That wasn't very smart. And my ring, I should take that off too. Okay. Oh, this soil is actually very loose. I thought it was gonna be like more compacted, so I brought my plant stick that I use a lot to loosen up the soil. Okay, let's just see. Don't want to lose that. All right. Hey, Jupiter, no. Kitty is playing with the dangling. No. Leave it alone. It's going through enough. So it does look like it has some pretty good roots, but they do look pretty dry, so that's just a failing on my part that I was not giving it enough water. Oh, hey, the rock that I put in there to block that drainage hole a little bit, so water couldn't so easily escape. Yeah, got some dry roots here. Well, that looks like a healthy root. Yay. Jupiter, no, no, no. You brat. No, no, Jupiter. God, a brat. He's tearing leaves off of this poor plant. It's already gone through enough. And I believe when I repotted this, I literally, like, the soil was pretty condensed and I tried to get it off the roots, but I think pretty much I just filled the bottom with new soil and just plopped this in and then backfilled it. I didn't really break it up, but I think that's what I'm gonna be doing. No, I know that's what I need to do this time, because the soil that is around it is just, no, it's gross. It's not what it needs. It needs some nice nutritious soil, and I just don't think this soil has any more nutrients left in it. I mean, it's been in this same soil since I bought it, which was 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I can't keep track of how long ago I bought this, which kind of makes me sad. I wish I could remember more, like when I bought my earlier plants that are still with me, like my ZZ that I have in my kitchen, this one. Like, I wish I would have documented that better by like creating a tag or something. Okay, making some good progress here, but I have like a whole bunch in the front that I still need to get to. Ugh, and it's just so dense. Ah! Just spurted soil at myself. Spurted. I don't think that's a word. I don't know if you can hear him, but he's going nuts down there now with that leaf that he tore off from this. Poor thing. Okay. Woo! Oh yeah, some of these are dead. Very dry. Roots. And how do you repot your plants? Are you one of those people that like completely gets like most of the dirt off of the soil and puts it in new soil? Or do you do what I did with this plant and just when you up pot it, leave the soil how it is and just basically plunk it in the new pot and backfill? Because I am usually the one, yeah, that just plunks it in the pot, because I normally do not have the patience for this. But like I said, this plant like really needs it. Needs some fresh soil. At least the roots are looking pretty good. I was very worried about that, like I said in the beginning, but they're looking not great, but you know, good enough. I think I can just plant it back in here, which is good news for me because I do not have a bigger pot for this to be potted into if it needed an up potting, whatever you call that. Whew. Ugh, so dusty. The cat just scared Ramsey, the doggy, who was napping on the cat bed. Both Darcy and Ramsey, my two dogs, love to lay in the little cat bed. I have no idea why. They're so weird. They have like their own bed and it's pretty big and it's nice and floofy. But no, I'll catch them snoozing in the cat bed quite frequently. Darcy even like left my side like when we were cuddling to go lay in that cat bed instead, which was just shocking to me because she's usually like up my butt 24 hours a day. Unless I'm away from the house then, and she doesn't come with me. eating, dude. Stop eating the leaf that Jupiter got, please. It's gonna make you sick. Thank you. Sorry, I'm so quiet. I'm concentrating. It's hard to talk and concentrate on this at the same time. Especially like right now, I'm kind of finding this, it's annoying to do. It's just kind of relaxing and chill. Just like playing in the dirt. How I did when I was little. I think we're almost there. Almost there. I'm not going to get it like 100% perfect, but I do want to get rid of most of this stuff here. Alrighty, I think I'm done. These are what the roots look like. Not the healthiest, but not the worst. Could definitely use with some more moisture, which I will be better at, / it will be getting a new soil. We're getting a soil refresh, so hopefully that will also help with the moisture and lack thereof. Okay. So I'm not going to keep this soil, so I'm going to put this plant in here. I'm going to throw this soil in my front garden bed without the rock. Let's not include the rock. And then I'll be back to actually pot this up. Oh, I'm so happy that it's not like in really bad condition, just like kind of rough shape, but not too bad. I'm so happy about that. Whew. Okay, it's time to pot this up. I have some Becca Dillon Plants soil, the plant. We are good to start going. I will put the rock back at the bottom. If I can reach it and put it right in front of me. There we go. And backfill a little bit. Kept the tag in there so I would remember like what it was, but I literally, this is the only soil that I buy now. I like that I don't have to add anything to it, but I get that people like to make their own like soil mixes themselves, so if you enjoy that, more power to you, but I have found that I just like buying it. And the work is done for me. Although I do have to say it is fun to make your own sometimes. And again, have that like playing in the dirt type of feeling associated with that. At least for me. Gotta stuff all these roots back in here. Trying to like have it look how it did before, but I think there will be some leaf casualties under here. Yeah, probably. Actually, use this now. I'm not used to doing this sitting down. I usually like to stand up when I do my plant chores. But if I'm being completely honest, I was getting frustrated with finding like a good angle for this video without like chopping off my head because I was standing, that I just finally said F it and decided to sit down. Because now you can see my face and my head's not cut off. But yeah, this, I like being able to see over the plant, you know? You know? Oops, spilled. Jupiter, no! No! Get alone. I'm like, I get it. It's very enticing looking to want to play with, but no. What is this anyway? Okay. I don't know if I should have done that, but I did it. I did it. I don't know if you saw it, but I ripped off this piece here because the stem here looked, I don't know if you can see it from this far, looked very yellow. Not very healthy, but of course now that I rip it off and rip the plants off, there is a new growth point right here coming out. Whoopsie. Okay, I think this is it. Whew. That made me a lot more tired than it should have. Now I'm going to add some to the middle part, kind of ish. Middle part. Yay! Yay! Again, I have to water, but it looks, I hope it's going to look so much better in this new soil and be happy with the soil it's in and get nutrients and grow happy and healthy again. So keep your fingers crossed for me. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed seeing me struggle and stress out through that process. Just kidding. But anyway, thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you next time. Cheers. Okay, let's get you watered. Hey everybody, so I do have a little bit of an update, well, a big update on the plant that you just saw. It's been a couple of weeks, I want to say 3 weeks since I filmed that, and I'll just show you. I'll start out with showing you. Ready? Yeah, so the repot did not go as planned. I included a video of what this plant looked like before I chopped it up. It was not doing well. The leaves were yellowing. I also have like a little picture of how many yellow and dried off leaves I pulled off before I started cutting it. And I just couldn't let it suffer like that because I did really want to save this plant, and I would rather cut it up, even though it was a pretty hard decision for me to make. I would rather cut it up and start over than lose it completely. So I'm hoping this chop will do it some good, that this will, oh, okay. My cat just puked. I gotta go clean that up after this. So I'll make this brief. I just really hope that this will make it healthy again, because it's, of course, it's my fault. I let it go too long, let the roots dry out, like it was just my fault. So I hope this will actually do it some good. I was able to save a couple and I am gonna prop them, but honestly, and again, I'll include a clip, most of the vines were so bare, so many leaves were lost, and even when I was chopping it up, they just felt so unhealthy that these ones here that I showed were the only like kind of healthy ones that I saw. And I'll show you actually how much plant there is, because it's right here. I do plan on composting it. I could try to like prop from a wet stick, but honestly, that's just too much effort for me. I would really much rather compost this and use it in my garden, although I do have to look up to see if I can include nodes. I would think that I can, because I'm not like, I have to look it up because I'm not sure. If you know, let me know, but I know I can do leaves, like you can compost the leaves and stuff, but yeah, I just have to look up if there are any nodes. So, Ramsey, no! Oh, gross. Ramsey just ate his puke. Animals are so gross sometimes. That's disgusting. Okay, well, I gotta go. I gotta clean up whatever's left of that situation. So cross your fingers for me that this plant is going to do healthy for me now that I got a big chop, and I will see you next time. Have a great day. Bye.